Hello YouTube. So I want to talk about physics, the three laws of thermodynamics, entropy. We all see it around us every day. You may be unaware of it, but it's there. And it is always in action. It is always doing what it does, no matter what. So, people like to think that things go from lower order states to higher order states. This is a great myth, and I gotta tell you, it's just that, it's a myth. It doesn't happen, because things don't go that way. There's one exception, and then it's a temporary exception, and that's crystals. Crystals, you get the right combination of elements together, and crystals start growing. So, you mix the right things together, and you get a quartz crystal, or you get a diamond, whatever. And those things happen. But given enough time, what eventually happens? That quartz crystal, that diamond, or whatever, breaks down. It goes to a less ordered state. So in the end, entropy, the three laws of thermodynamics, always win, even in crystal growth, which is the only case that you have in nature of things going from a lower order state to a higher order state. Otherwise, entropy always wins. You know this is factual. You know it's true. You see it in your car. You see it in your house. You see it in everything that is in a high ordered state, that it breaks down, it falls apart, it needs repair, it needs will and purpose applied to it to restore it back to its higher ordered state. In fact, that's how it got to its high ordered state to begin with, is will, purpose, design, creativity, intelligence was applied to things in a very low ordered state, like say, iron ore, and refined it into iron and then cast it into an engine block or whatever, mixed with other things and made into steel and then made into something by humans who have will and purpose and design and creativity. That's how all things go from a low ordered state to a high order state. And as soon as the humans stop applying will and purpose to those things, entropy immediately takes effect and starts reducing them back into a into a lower state of order, into greater states of entropy. Instantly this happens. As soon as you take your hands off, this starts happening. And it always works that way. So, that is the nature of entropy. That's the nature of the three laws of thermodynamics. Things go from highly ordered states to low ordered states. Things go from high energy states to low energy states. You might have microwaves today, but tomorrow they're going to be low-level heat. That's just how it's going to be. Matter might be in a car engine block today, but given 1,000 years is going to be dust. Things don't ever go the other way on their own, with the exception of crystals. And then even then, in the end, entropy takes over, and they fall apart too. It doesn't ever work the other way. This is common sense. You see it all around you every day. Why would you think it's different? You can't get around the three laws of thermodynamics. You just can't. All you can do is suspend them for a short time, and you do that with will and purpose, design, and creativity. You don't do it any other way. And you know this. You dig in the ground and you find a coin. No one thinks, oh, look, that evolved from a rock. No. Somebody made that coin. Somebody designed it. Somebody, mined the raw gold out of the ground, melted it together, purified it, poured it into a mold to make the coin. You find a clay pot somewhere in the ground. Nobody thinks, oh, you know what? The right materials, they kind of combined together in this random spot in the ground, and they made a clay pot with paintings on the side of it. No idiot would ever say that. No one will ever say that. No, some human, let's just be honest about it, some human said, this clay stuff, you heat it up in a fire, it hardens, it becomes really solid, it becomes watertight, it becomes, a kind of stone-like material. And hey, I can put these colors and dyes on it, and I fire that whole thing, and I've got myself a pot with decoration on it. A human did that. Will, purpose, design, creativity created that pottery somewhere way back in time. No idea when specifically, because I'm speaking in general, but a person did that with will and purpose, with creativity and intelligence. It didn't form out of random rock or sand deposits. It didn't happen. The only time you ever see that happen is with crystals. The only time you ever see low order states go to high order states is with crystals. That's it. All the rest of the time, I don't care what it is, entropy is always the winner, always. And the only time you see things go from a low order state to a high order state, in any exception other than crystal growth, is because someone with intelligence, will, purpose, design, made it happen. That's the only thing that will ever break entropy. And the moment that intelligence, will, purpose, design stops applying itself to that thing, entropy immediately takes over. Immediately takes over. There is no exceptions to this. None. So, just wanted to talk about a little bit about physics, about the 3 laws of thermodynamics, about the immutable entropy that makes everything fall apart. This is common sense. You don't need an advanced degree in physics to understand this. This is stupid, simple stuff. And it always wins. Entropy always wins. The 3 laws of thermodynamics always win. You fart, you don't produce a turd in the air. You produce gases that slowly dissipate. Because that's what the 3 laws of thermodynamics say. You observe this every day of your life. So, this is Brillionist saying, hey folks, face the facts. Things don't go from low ordered states to high ordered states. They only go the other way on their own. The only way you get high ordered states from low ordered states, whether that's energy or matter, is because of will, purpose, design, and intelligence. It's the only way it happens, with the exception of crystals. So, this is Brillionist saying, hey folks, talk to you again soon.